What's up, world? It's your girl Flau'jae back with another episode of Best of Both Worlds with Flau'jae, powered by Overtime. All right, y'all, let's give a warm welcome to the show. The #1 recruit in her class, 2-time FIBA gold medalist and MVP, Jerzy Robinson. Today, we're going to play a game.
Okay.
We've never really done this kind of game. Usually, we do some other kind of game, but I'm going to give you 50 seconds on the clock, and you have to guess who I'm trying to describe.
Okay.
Like, I'm going to give you hints.
Okay.
But you only got 50 seconds, and you got to guess. So time is
It's
gonna
multiple people or just one?
No, it's going to be, okay, these are WNBA players.
Okay.
So I'm giving you 50 seconds to guess WNBA players.
Okay.
It's a lot of them, too. So we're going to see if you know your stuff.
Okay.
Do you know your stuff?
Yeah, of course, of course.
I'm putting you on the spot.
All right.
Y'all, I have so many places where I have to look my elfing best, whether it's on a stage, on a podcast, and Elf has all the game-changing makeup and skincare that I need. One of my fave is the Power Grip Setting Spray, which has this shockingly fine mist that sets my makeup for a long-lasting wear. Elf makes the best of beauty accessible for every eye, lip, and face with OMG looks at OMG prices. All right, y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Play that South Carolina.
Asia.
All right. Play that Tennessee.
Candace Parker.
All right.
Makia.
No, you was right. You was right. It has a 7'1" wingspan.
Brittany Griner.
Won 4 chips at UConn.
Oh, Brianna Stewart.
Played a huge part. Okay, yeah, you was right. Played a huge part in the gold medal game.
Ka.
You good. Okay. Next, all-time leading scorer in WNBA history.
Oh, DT.
Okay. One of the greatest point guards ever.
Sue.
Won 90 games in a row at UConn.
Ooh.
Recent Hall of Famer. 4 WNBA titles with the Lynx, the Minnesota.
Maya Moore.
Snubbed for the Olympics team.
Arike.
Sure was. Oh, that was good. You almost got through the whole list. She know her stuff. I would have got most of them wrong.
I should have got Maya Moore faster. I was going to say Maya Moore, but I'm thinking current.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
you ate. Okay, so this is current and this is like not current. So now we're going to do the NBA.
Okay.
Now you still got 50 seconds. We're going to see how many you got. She did pretty good for WNBA. Let's see if she know her NBA stuff, all right? And the clock starts now. Went to Sierra Canyon.
Bronny.
Okay. Always on Twitter.
Katie.
Okay. Next, he's considered one of the best shooting guards. He got a big old beard.
Oh, James Harden.
Okay, next, he went to LSU.
Shaq.
Yes. Just got drafted.
Jared McCain.
Oh, my God. Yeah, she's looking at my cards. The GOAT.
Ron.
I'm glad you know. Okay, had an emo haircut for Media Day.
And Jimmy Butler.
Brought a camcorder to vlog the Olympics.
Devin Booker.
Rapper and a hooper.
Dame.
On the Rockets. Likes to poke the bear.
Oh, Dylan Brooks.
His nickname is 3 letters.
Who was that?
SGA.
SGA.
Oh,
SGA.
she
Okay.
almost got that. She's
SGA.
cold with this.
SGA.
That's crazy work. I want to play the game next time. I'll see how many I get. I don't think I would get as many as her. All right, Jerzy, how is the offseason treating you?
It's been great. I've been balancing hooping, training, but also being able to go on vacation.
Right. Yeah, my off season has been it's been the same. Balancing basketball, doing music, traveling a lot. We just went to Greece.
Okay.
It's my favorite. First time like going like overseas for real. I went to France, went to Greece. It was pretty cool. It was all right. How do you like balance doing like all the work that you do as well as just being a normal kid? Like what do you like to do outside of basketball?
So to answer your balance question, I think we make time for the things we want.
True.
So whether it's playing video games with my brother or just watching movies with the family, I find time to do things like that.
Yeah.
And then outside, I like to read a little bit.
Me too.
I'm a reader, a little
What's
reader.
your favorite book?
I like the Hunger Games series. That was one of my favorites.
Oh, I can't like get into like storybooks. Like I don't know why I can't read them, but I really like self-help books. Like I like The Alchemist, like stuff that's like I don't know, trying to better myself type books.
I like John Wooden. He had a good book. It was like The Art of Basketball or something like that. And
I might gotta read that. You gotta put me on.
It was super good.
I'm a reader too.
Yeah.
That's how I know you got that IQ. Okay, you like gaming. What's your favorite game?
I be on Fortnite, but NCAA. They just dropped NCAA. I've been on NCAA.
Bro, I don't know how to work the game. Like, I really need
help. You don't
help.
play no video games?
Well, no, I don't really be having time, but I do play Fortnite. I will cook you in Fortnite.
Nah.
Like 1v1, I'll cook you in Fortnite.
No, like box fights, I'm
like
nice.
Box fights, I'll cook
I'm
you in
nice.
Fortnite.
No, I'm nice.
Ooh, how old your brother? How's
10. He 11. He 11 now.
My brother's 7. He'll cook your brother. And if we go 2v2, you don't want to see us.
I'm carrying if we go 2v2. My brother got to get, because look, we used to play on the Switch. Now we on the PS5. So, but I'm nice. I'm nice.
Hey, Nixon, she playing on our top. We got some smoke for Jersey and her brother is up.
Yes.
How do you feel like, well, so me, like, I kind of grew up in the spotlight. Like, ever since I was young, you know, my dad was a famous rapper. I was on TV and all of this. Now that you growing up in the spotlight, how is that for you? Like, is there any challenges or anything, you know what I'm saying, that's different from growing up as a regular kid?
I think my parents had always prepared me to be able to be in front of people, be personable, and talk to people.
Right.
I used to go like to speech, like not speech classes, but like improv and things like that. So my parents had always prepared me for it, and then I kind of embrace it. You know, just be you. I don't kind of take it with too much pressure. Like, just be you.
It just be you. Like, that's crazy because I remember my mom took me to like an etiquette class.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So your mom and your family is definitely on the right track with that because that's something that you need. When you doing you and you authentic, you don't have to like keep up a persona.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
people would think it's pressure, but no, like, if you really doing what you're supposed to do and you know what I'm saying, you doing you, ain't no pressure. Like, I would tell you, like, just to have fun, like, especially in high school. Because when you get to college, it's more so like a business and like, you know what I'm saying, more like an opportunity now with like NIL and things like that. But you still got to just know how to keep that, still be childish. I'm childish. I don't care.
I'm childish.
I'm childish. I'm going to be childish forever.
Yeah.
So how do you stay true to yourself while dealing with the fans and the media? How do you continue to be so authentic? Because that's something that I love about you. I've been seeing you on Instagram through the overtime and stuff like that. So how do you stay true to yourself with everything that's going on around you?
For one, the first thing is keeping my faith in God. I think He grounds me every day, no matter the situations, the cameras, the fans, things like that. And then I have a great support system. You know, my family keeps me disciplined. You know, they really keep me who I am.
Right.
And, you know, like going to Sierra Canyon, LA, you know, it's the big lights, it's Hollywood, money. And, you know, that sometimes it has an effect. So I think it's just really just my support system and then God just keeping me grounded.
No cap. Bro, that's like the number one thing to me. Literally, like, people don't understand when you get in a position where you get kind of where you can have everything, you know what I'm saying? It's like you start to appreciate more, right?
Yeah.
And like the money and the fame and all of that, it don't really matter. So it's good that you already got that mindset so young. Like, that's ridiculous. And I mean, you're successful. You're no scrub. Like, you got 22 scholarship offers.
Yeah.
How are you balancing that? Because my recruitment process, oh my God, I wish I could do it all over again because I hated it, like, while I was in it. Because, like, bro, why they keep calling me? Like, it's getting on my nerves. They keep trying to schedule. They keep trying to talk. Like, I was so happy for dead periods. And now that I'm, like, done with it, I'm like, no, that was, like, one of the best moments. So like, how are you taking the recruitment process?
So I look at it as a blessing. Like, there's a lot of kids who want to be in my position to where I have the opportunity to choose and call these coaches and talk to, you know, these good programs and things like that. So I really embrace it. I let the coaches know I don't want to schedule times. I don't want it to be like a business meeting. Like, this is where I'm gonna be for the next 4 years.
Right.
So I want to be able to call you, hey coach, can you call in 15 minutes and like let it be natural.
Yeah.
Like I'm always gonna be me with, like, with the process. And if I don't feel like calling you, coach, I'll give you a call tomorrow.
See, you way better than me. When I used to just turn my phone off, and they would have to catch me when they had to catch me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was so happy to narrow down my schools. Like, who are your schools like that you communicate with the most? Because like, if you got 20 offers, I know you don't talk to every school, but like, who do you communicate with the most?
The most, I feel like they really run it for me. Like, they'll reach out, and if I vibe with a coach, like, I'm just like UCLA. I love talking to UCLA. That's one of them. Talk to Dawn often. That's just a few. I don't really know where I want to go yet. I don't really know. I talk to Gary. I talk to
I'm just making sure that we putting
I talk to Mookie, but I don't know. I feel like I'm still taking it in because like, as a kid growing up, I played a lot of sports, and then I fell in love with hoop, and it was always like, let's go to college for free. That's the goal. Get a scholarship.
That's always the goal.
So like, now that I'm in the position where 20 plus offers, like, I just embrace it.
That's what all you have to do. Like, This is your time. This is like the biggest dating pool in the world, and everybody wants you. You gotta take advantage of that. You gotta take every steak and lobster and dinner that you can. You understand me? And make sure when you go, like, you know, I always tell people, like, even though I want all the recruits to come to LSU, I'm like, bro, you have to go to that place where you get that, this is where I'm supposed to be at moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to so many different colleges. I went to Miami. I went to Ole Miss. I went to Texas. And when I walked into PMAC, I got that aha moment, and you're going to feel it, and you're going to know. And when you feel it, you got to tell me. Even if it's not LSU, you got to tell me, because that moment is something special, and that's when you really going to know that, like, yeah, this was where is it for me.
Did you ask, like, hard questions? Like, were you that person, or were you just, like, go there and I just fell in love with it? Like,
oh, no. I asked all type of questions. Because in my position, you got to realize, like, I was doing music. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of other stuff going on. So I needed a program to understand me and what I really want to do. And being all the way transparent. Like, I didn't want a coach to feed me BS. You know, Coach Moki never told me that I was going to start every game and, you know what I'm saying, that I was going to play 32 minutes. That just happened because I worked hard. But, you know, I wanted to go somewhere where they weren't selling me dreams. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, coaches, they'll blow smoke and you get there and it's a whole nother ball game. So with me, I ask so many questions. Like, what is this? Why you do this? Who is this? What we, like, you know what I'm saying? Very detailed. You have to do that. Okay, so, like, I'm back on campus now at LSU when I'm not traveling. And we got these freshmen on campus. One of my freshman, her name is Jada. She's the only freshman, actually. And she's such, like, a vocal leader, right? And, you know, coming from high school, you at like the top of the totem pole, and it's like you come to college and you drop back down, and you're a senior in college and you go to WNBA back rookie. How are you gonna like keep those leadership skills going into college? Because I think that is so important when a freshman knows who they are and are dominant and keep that confidence. So how are you gonna do that?
Growing up, I always played with older girls. So it really was me being me as a leader.
Right.
And just knowing who I am, because I'm going to bring who I am to the table. I'm going to do what I can do to better the team. And I know who I am. So you just got to adapt. You know, I might be more vocal in high school than I am in AAU. Right. But I get to USA basketball and they like the vocal leaders. Right. So I think it's really just adapting.
That's true.
And being confident in who I am.
Yeah, that's what I was going to tell you. Like, just stay confident no matter what. Like, this to all of my hoopers, like, don't let a coach kill your confidence. I think that's like the number one rule. You know, you see it all the time. You like, now a player on TikTok crying, talking about coach killed my confidence. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's real. Like, you will go to a coach and they'll kill your whole plan. But that's my number one thing that I tell freshmen is you stay confident. No matter what practice go wrong, no matter what coach say, you got to stay confident. Because at the end of the day, coach ain't running between these lines. It's you and your foe that's with you. You know what I'm saying? So I always tell freshmen, just keep that confidence and just keep being vocal. You know what I'm saying? And when you walk with that light, nobody can really tell you nothing.
Confidence be, like, more important sometimes than all of this.
Come on, bro.
Like.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
I always say, basketball is 90% mental, 10% physical.
Like, really, though.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, because
if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Because if you ain't, bro, if you're not in your bag, you're not going to pull from half court for real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got that confidence, you could do anything.
Facts.
I love that. Okay, so you was talking about playing Fortnite with your little brother. You have a little brother, so do I. How important is that relationship and you being a role model to your little siblings? How important is that?
Probably the most important, because my mom actually told me this. She showed me this the other day, you know. Your sibling, you're going to have them forever. Your parents, they go.
Yeah.
You meet your lover too late.
Yeah.
And you grow up with your sibling, have them for the rest of your life. So me and my brother, we go head to head. We bump heads for sure. He thinks he knows everything. Typical 11-year-old.
Yeah.
I'm 4 years older than him. So I think, you know, being a role model is probably one of the most important things, because we're close to each other. He gets to look up to me.
Yeah.
But then also he can use whatever he sees from me for his own.
Exactly.
So, like, I'm going to go through this. I'm going to go through the media and everything like that. And I'm going to help you. I'm going to show you the way and things like that.
Absolutely. People don't know, when you're an older sibling, you kind of like a parent. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's like, that's like your child. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things that I cherish the most, because I know that they looking up to me. And that's what kind of keep me on track.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I want to be the person that they look up to. And they already look up to me, but I want to be that perfect example. Like, so when I don't want to work out, and I'm like, I can't get on them for not working out if I'm not going to work out. So, you know, being a sibling, it just gives you that kind of discipline, I feel like.
Yeah, discipline. Keep you grounded.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Need that.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. As you know, the movement, I'm not going to say a moment, it's a movement of women's sports is on the rise. And we're a big part of that. So how do you see yourself contributing to the empowerment of girls who look like us?
I think that's good. That's a good question.
It's a great question.
Me being me, I think, like you said, confidence is a big thing because it's contagious.
Yes.
When you know who you are and you reciprocate that energy with other people, like I love to see somebody like confident in who they are. And so, you know, pushing the game, you know, still being a role model to others because the best thing you can do is lead by example, show it. And then just having fun with it. You see the Olympic team, they going out there, Asia doing her thing. And it's starting to be like, okay, I'm having fun watching that. So us being us and like really embracing that is allowing the game to grow.
No, I agree. I would say like, it's just important, like representation matters. And it's important to see the young girls seeing us, you know, even doing things like this. Me pouring into you as you being a high schooler and me being in college and just showing them like, you can allow another person to shine without having it dim your light. You know what I'm saying? And I think sometimes, you know, people be afraid to show people that love because they like, I don't want this to take away from me. But I think these little girls need to see like we're stronger together. You know what I'm saying? And I think that kind of gets lost in like competition and people wanting to be the best. We sometimes forget like, just because you know, giving somebody else that shine, it's not going to dim your light. It's actually going to make you shine brighter. I think that's the message that we should be pushing to young women in sports, especially like in this social media era. You know, it's all about social media era. It's real like division. So like I feel like we need to be more inclusive, 1,000%.
That's interesting because I feel that like we get on this court, we get between these lines.
You feel me?
It's go at it, but we get off the court like we growing together.
It's love. It never comes off the court, and that's what people don't understand. If you're not a hooper, you don't get it. Like I could talk to you crazy on the court, like you would think I hate you. We get in that handshake line. I'm telling you, bro, good game. I'm proud of you. Like, bro, you killed that. Like, this is what it is, and that's how it should be.
Yeah,
should never go off the court for sure.
For sure. How you come up with the title, Best of Both Worlds? I like that.
I came up with this title because of my album, my EP, not an album, my EP, Best of Both Worlds, that I just dropped. And I kind of just wanted to keep the theme going. And then it's about sports, it's about music. I have different kind of guests on it. I have artists, music, entrepreneurs, people who are the best in their worlds. Thank you for asking me that question. Nobody ever asked me that question before. Thank you. Y'all might not know this, but I always have a lip oil around for when I absolutely need it, which is all the time. And I'm obsessed with the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil, which gives my lip a sheer wash of color and an ultra glossy finish that looks and feels elfin gorgeous. e.l.f. delivers OMG looks at OMG prices. Took me a while to really understand what my brand was, and building this brand for me was very important. And it was something that I didn't really understand until it kind of happened for me. And it takes time and consistency to build a brand. And I think when building a brand, the most important thing is like what you stand for. I say like if you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. So what does a brand have to like stand for you to want to work with them, for that brand to be something you want to be a part of?
I would start with honesty and loyalty. Just be who you are up front.
Right.
Because like you said, when you're authentically you don't got to put on the front. And people gravitate towards that natural energy. So I would say that's one thing. Making sure like they're taking care of my family as well. Because we get to stages like this where we have the opportunities and things. So like I got to take mines with me. Like I'm nothing without them, honestly.
Right.
And so I think the family got to go with me. And then still understand that I'm a kid. I'm definitely a kid. Right. I need to joke. I need to have fun.
Facts.
Don't be like we don't have our serious moments. I can be professional with you, but let it be light and airy and be natural and fun like that.
Okay, so now like when building your brand, what values and what messages do you want your brand to represent?
First off, I think it's my faith. That's one of my biggest things. And I've started to kind of show it more on the socials and things like that because it's one thing for me to be in my word every day, but when you're sharing it and spreading the gospel, I think that's one of the biggest things.
I love that.
So definitely my faith. My family, like I said as well, love them to death. And then dedication and hard work, because without the work, where are you? You know,
faith without work is dead.
Yeah. Well, that's one of my dad's favorite thing to say.
Yeah,
so
faith without work is dead.
You gotta work.
And I think it's important that like, you know, you stand for something. I think even in our time, it's like people are like so political that they so scared to, but you have to stand for something. I always tell my brothers, like, you stand for something or you fall for anything. And I think it's so dope that you put your faith first, because that's something, a new journey that I'm on. So I think that that's beautiful that you already even have that mindset.
Shout out to my parents, my family, my support. Yeah,
that's dope, because you know a lot of people, bro, like, and I know you know, but like being around different athletes and you start learning, like, dang, like people really don't have that support system, bro, and it's so needed.
It's if not one of the most important things.
If not the most important thing. You know, I was in college my freshman year, and I was having a bad little stretch at games, and I was like, bro, I can't do this, bro. Like, this ain't, I don't even know if this for me no more. Like, you know, and I was stretching, and my mom, I see they said they wasn't coming to the game, and they walked down the stairs, and I just started busting out crying, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, damn, like I needed them that day so bad, and they showed up. So I want to say to all the parents out there, to all the friends, to all the families of an athlete, like, that support matter, bro. Like, we need that in the most unexpected time, because they don't know, being an athlete is tough. Tough.
You get in a funk where you just, and if it's not your mind, you got to have somebody else to tell you to bring it out of you, like bring you out of it.
Okay, let's transition into basketball, because that's why we're here. Two hoopers. You are way more decorated than I ever was in high school, so I'm going to give you your flowers on that. I was trying to get out the mud. You've been digging it out the mud. How was it playing for Team USA? You got a gold medal?
I got 2 now.
Oh,
I do got 2 now.
My bad. 2. How is that? How was that experience? You gotta let me know. I've never experienced that.
Okay, so it's obviously a dream come true.
Okay.
As a little kid, you see the Olympics, whatever it is.
Yeah.
You go to training camp. Training camp is brutal for a couple days. You got about a week, 2 days a week. You know, we don't do no weightlifting, so it's more just up and down. Yeah, because you know how that weightlifting get. Yeah, for sure.
Hammies be on fire.
On fire, and then we go international. So I've only been to Mexico. I went to Mexico both years, but they go to Argentina, Hungary, all over the country. And you get to play with the best people in America. So everybody you going at between these lines, you now teammates. So you get in practice, and it's just intensity on 10.
Yeah.
And then you get in the games, and we blowing teams out. You get to have fun, but wearing those letters across your chest, it means something more than what's on the back of you.
Right.
So having a gold medal and like,
yeah, you just gave me a new quote.
And especially in the Olympic year, like we got the gold medal, and then we got it's like a different connection.
Yeah.
But then also you can sit back and like be proud of yourself.
Right.
You
pat yourself on the back a little bit. That's different. No cap. Oh man, I love that. This right here.
Okay.
I'm using that. No, I love that. Okay, so last question. I want to ask you, what has been your favorite moment from Overtime Select so far?
They let me design my jerseys.
Oh.
So yeah, the jerseys that we came out with, the RWE jerseys, I got to design those.
That's
so
cool.
Yeah, the name and everything. So that was super fire.
That's cool. I need to see those. See, Overtime, they do it big. That is fire. The
do.
Best part hasn't happened yet. I'm so ready to coach my team. Is Jersey on my team?
No, they actually switched us this year. I'm not. Yeah. Last year I was on Team Flau'jae, but they put me on Team Page this year.
Cut the interview, scratch it. I don't want to do this anymore.
I knew it.
Well, guys, I want to say thank you so much for joining me on Best of Both Worlds podcast with Flau'jae. It was an honor to have you. I'm so proud of you. If you ever need anything, hit me. I got you. Any questions, anything, just hit me. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's get into Flau'jae's Big 4, the top 4 things that's on my mind right now. All right, right now is the college life. As y'all know, I have been what y'all call on tour. Just going for the summer, promoting my music, doing a lot of media, a lot of press, doing a lot of traveling, hanging with my family, doing a lot of basketball. So I've been on campus all summer. So, man, coming back to campus and getting back into a routine has just been amazing for me. I'm a person, like, I really, really crave stability. I crave a routine. I need it in order to function properly. So when the summer's over, I'm just like, thank you, God, that I'm back. I can't take it no more. Like, I'm pretty much over it at that point. I don't want to make no more music. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. But that's how I be. Like, I'll be ready to get back on schedule. So it's just been dope just being on campus. I love going to class and going to see Mike. Oh my God, we have a live tiger on campus. If y'all did not know, I feel like that's LSU's biggest flex. Cause who got a tiger on their campus? And then they want to call themselves the real Tigers. I don't know. That's just I don't know. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just being honest. I mean, a day in my life in college, I wake up 5 a.m. I get up. I do my yoga. I pray. I do my stretching. I do my journaling. Journaling is something that I'm really big on. Just writing on my thoughts, planning out my day. After that, I go get my shots up on the shooting machine. Bing, 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 bing. I come back. I make my green juice. Y'all know how I am about my green juice. I don't play. Like, I need it. Like, I make my green juice. I'll tell y'all the recipe, but I'm going to gatekeep this time. Usually I would. Okay, I make my green juice, eat my breakfast, and then usually I'm off to class. Usually have like a 9 o'clock class. It lasts for like an hour 30. After that class, I go to the gym, get my skills workout in, bing, 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 ball handling, shots, stuff like that. After that, it's basically time for practice. So I go freshen up a little bit, and then I go to the training room, get my legs stretched, everything done. Y'all know, you got to take care of your body. That's the number one thing I learned as an athlete. You have to take care of your body. After that, we either do practice and then we do a lift after practice. After the lift, I get my after practice workout in, and then I'm chilling. It's probably like, at this point, it's probably like 4 or 5. At that point, y'all know where I'm going. I'm going to Chipotle to get my triple steak bowl, $30 bowl. Oh, no, I'm a Cava girl now. Actually, I lied. I'm going to get my Cava bowl, still triple steak, and I'm going to get it in. After that, I chill for a little bit, go back to the gym, get the rest of my shots up, probably like 7 o'clock. So by 8:30, I'm back in the bed and I'm going to sleep. And that's how my day goes. I don't really have holes in my day. Like, it's like, so right now I'm doing half online, half in person. Like, my online classes are more so like my science, math, things like that. And then my in-person classes are my business classes, which I'll be super excited about. I love going to the business building. It's so nice. It's all made out of glass and stuff. All the nerdy people be in there, so I be feeling real smart. Like, I love going in there. I be wearing my glasses so I can look like, like a little smart, like I know a little something. I used to go in there for my accounting class. That accounting class took everything I had. I ain't gonna lie. If you ever took accounting in college, you know what I'm talking about. It's not for the weak. This time I'm gonna be taking my entrepreneur class, which I'm super excited about because that's something that, I'm doing right now. I have my own record label. I have my own merchandise. I have a lot of stuff that I'm putting my hands into. I got more stuff coming up. I mean, I have a podcast. I'm a rapper. I own my own label. I'm signed to my own label. I'm about to start signing artists. So I think these classes are important for me to take. What's my routine like academically, socially, and with basketball? Y'all, I feel like, I know I say it's best of both worlds, but it's so hard to do both. Like, once I get to school, I'm kind of like introverted. I don't really go out like that. Like, I'm never really outside because it's just like I don't have time. Like, if y'all knew how much stuff they have us doing, y'all would be like, oh no, I wouldn't be outside either. But this year, like my freshman and sophomore year, I was never nowhere to be found. This year, I'm going to try to be politicking more with the people on campus because I'm really a people's person and I like making new friends and I like meeting new people. So this time, I'm definitely about to be on campus a little bit more. My routine is hard because it's usually just basketball and then music. So I gotta figure out a good balance for it. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It's just been a lot. I like going to the football games. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all, in Death Valley, it's nothing like it. Y'all could go to talk about Bama and all of this and all. There's no stadium like Tiger Stadium. Especially, I went there when Jaden Daniels was having his Heisman year. So if you know, you know. Yeah, let me just slide that in there. Okay, number 2. What are the team dynamics like on the LSU team? I mean, we have a lot of dogs. Like, it's so competitive, bro. Like, all we like to do is work, play ones, be competitive. Like, literally, this is the first time where I just see a lot of people in the gym. Like, usually it just like be me and certain other people's in the gym. But like now it's like everybody's in the gym, everybody trying to get better. So it's super competitive and that's what we need. Like, no, it's no complacency. Like, it's nothing to be complacent about. So this year I'm super excited. Like, everybody got the right mindset. And that's what the dynamic is like. And I can't wait till we all get to mesh and we all get to really practice and learn each other and gel on the court. I think it's going to be something special this year. For real. This has been fun just because we just came off a trip from Greece and we really got to bond, man. I grown such a relationship with a lot of my teammates. Man, being across the world and traveling and seeing different things, you really get to like be close, like closer than really what basketball can do. You know what I'm saying? And that's hard to do. So just having that experience of being with my teammates, going to Greece, and really just being around them and learning them on a personal level and not just on the court was something that I cherish that so much. And I think everybody, we kind of just got way closer, and that's just going to help us. And, like, I want us to do more team bonding this year. Like, I got some things set up for the team, escape rooms, haunted houses, pickaxe throwing and stuff like that. Well, I know that all sounds kind of scary. Okay, no, I promise I'm not trying to do that scary. But y'all know Halloween coming up. So, and I'm a little jokester. I like, pranking. So we're going to have a lot of team activities going, and I'm just super excited, bro. We're going to do a sleep-in. Y'all know sleep-ins used to be the best part of high school. Like, do a sleep-in in the gym, get the mattresses, everybody come, we chill. So I'm excited about this team this year, man. We got a good special group. Segment number 3, putting you on. I'm about to tell y'all the music I'm listening to right now. Yo, I'm listening. Y'all know I'm always listening to Laser Dim, but right now, it's this kid named Jace. Oh, my gosh, bro. Like, I just found him, but his song called, like, Goose Creek has been on repeat. My boy Rod put me on. Shout out my boy Rod. Bro, y'all go listen to that, bro. I love that song. I don't know. Maybe I'm late. Maybe I'm late to the party, but Jace is hard. Like, I love Jace. Like, yeah, y'all go listen to that. And then I'll be listening to myself. I just dropped my EP, Best of Both Worlds. Y'all know I'm going to always plug that. Y'all go listen to that. It's out everywhere. I got a song with Lil Wayne, and the video might be dropping soon. I don't know. I might need it. Maybe not. It is. All right. And last but not least, number 4, my inspirations. My number 1 inspiration is always going to be my mom. I tell y'all that all the time. My mom worked so hard. She has built up our record label into $1 million company. Like, you know what I'm saying? From nothing. Like, we come from Savannah, Georgia. And my mom done beat the odds. Like, so always my mom. But another person is just, I would say in the sports world would probably be LeBron James. Just like his discipline and his longevity that he's had so long, and him being consistent and everything that he's been doing for the past 21 years, like, it's inspiring. So what he do off the court, though, like, he make an impact in his community, and that's something that really inspired me and something that I want to do for generations to come. Like, I want to change generation, and that's what LeBron doing. So I got to give a heads up to the GOAT, man. Thank you for everything, King. What he do like this? Yeah. ELF is all about empowering and uplifting women's sports. So I guess we have that in common. And ELF is changing the game off the court with ELFing amazing makeup and skincare at OMG prices. I use the Pout Cloud lip plumping pen, and I love it because of the juicy shine and the sheer wash of color. ELF makes the best of beauty accessible for every eye, lip, and face. All right, y'all, that's another episode of Best of Both Worlds with Flau'jae, powered by Overtime, dropping every Thursday on YouTube. Make sure y'all find us on TikTok at Both Worlds Pod and on Instagram at Both Worlds. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and follow. It really helps us on the show. Another thank you to Jerzy Robinson for joining us on the show today. We really appreciate it. All right, y'all, I'll see y'all next time on Best of Both Worlds with Flau'jae, powered by Overtime.